All right, this is that exciting dude, and you know what we start with. That's right, this is that exciting dude, and here for another podcast. If you aren't following me, I'm on YouTube. I'm trying something new that some of you might be able to see, probably not. If you're listening via the podcast, I encourage you to go to that exciting dude on YouTube to watch me visually. Yes, visually, I said. That's right. Not sitting at a table. Could be. Not sitting. You just gotta check it out. That's all I'm gonna say. You can check me out on TikTok at That Exciting Dude. And you can watch me game when I am doing that, which I don't do as much as I should be. I do at least once a week, for the most part. But on Twitch and on Kick at, once again, That Exciting Dude. Alright, a few things that we're going to talk about first. As always, we have to cover a little sports. Just a smidge. So first we're going to start with probably the three teams that shouldn't be where they are standing. Where they are in the standings. And if I could get my mouse to work correctly over here. All right, the first team is the Vikings. The Vikings lost again, so they are 0-2. Yes, it's only week 2. It's only week 2. I get it. But still, they're 0-2. The next team is the Bengals. They should have won their first game. And because I don't like Lamar Jackson, they should have won this other game too. They should be 2-0. Sorry, Bengals, you suck as of now. And then lastly, the Chargers. Like Justin Herbert, what's going on? Hello. Someone needs to light a bolt up your butt. Other news of the football, obviously we all know that Aaron Rodgers is out. But probably the big one of the weekend. I mean, I'm not saying that there wasn't any other injuries, because there was. I'm just simply saying another big injury was Nick Chubb. If you watched that injury, it was kind of nasty. No, it wasn't kind of, it was nasty if you saw it. If you didn't see it, you can go on YouTube. You can go on YouTube. But don't totally leave my page if you're on YouTube and watching this. Just go quickly, be like, oh, hey, Nick Chubb. Boom. Okay, we gotta go back to the podcast. But there's that. Okay. What else in sports? What else happened in sports? I feel like there's something else that happened. Gotta make sure I cover the label when I take a sip. God forbid. Advertising for someone for free by drinking their product. Just like music. Oh my god. This streamer's listening to this music. Oh wait, that's kind of like free publicity. I don't get it. Everyone wants a dime. All right. Back to the whole. Nothing else in sports really struck the eye. Dolphins and Patriots were actually a pretty good game. Patriots almost came out with it, but almost doesn't have W's. Almost goes like so. Let's take a look at what's coming up this week. Let's see what the good matchups of this week for the NFL are. Tomorrow, Actually, it's really going to be later today at 8:20 p.m., 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be the Giants and the 49ers on Prime Video. Let's see who will be. I think the Saints and Packers will be a good one. Hey, we got the Vikings and the Chargers. So somebody's going to get a W. The Patriots and the Jets. That'll be a good game. Steelers and the Raiders. That should be a good one. Eagles and the Bucks. That'll be a very good one. 2 Monday night ones. Rams and Bengals. Well, if Joe Burrow is going to get his head from his... that should be a good one too. I think that's about it. Between the prime time. Exciting news is I will be at the Michigan and Rutgers game in Ann Arbor, Michigan. That takes off at noon. Look for this goofy face in the 100,000 plus seat stadium. Yeah, it probably won't happen. But try anyway. You could look anyway. Then hopefully I make it home to really watch my team, which is Notre Dame, get their behinds impaled from Ohio State. I mean, I'm just being a realist. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so enough of sports. I did not want that up there. Why did Discord do that? I hate it when Discord does that. They do that a lot. Anyhow, what happened on this podcast is I opened up my Discord and it went to the screen that has me, if you were watching me on YouTube, where it's a picture of the Sphinx, and I'm the Sphinx. I'm the picture of the Sphinx. But, yeah, every now and then, I don't know what it is, Discord always goes to the primary. Always goes to the primary, and I'm not a fan of it. I don't know why it does that. It's very disheartening. Alright, I said last episode, if you didn't catch it, it's going to be the last on surgery talk. Hate to say it, boys and girls, people of all ages. We have more surgery talk. No, we don't. I think I got you. No more surgery talk. Everything is good. There are things in place to help me do much better. Oh my gosh, these glasses really suck. But, yeah, no more surgery talk. For those that are in video, yes, I took my glasses off because I'm cleaning them. If you need to get a beverage before I move on to the next story, lies, or shenanigans, which is what you're listening to. And I don't think I said that in the beginning, so I am a very bad host. I always whim this. I don't have a playbook plan, but I think it's great. I think it still works. It still functions. It's a great podcast. No, it's not it's an awesome podcast. People need to spread the love. Whoever's listening needs to spread the love. Put it on the social media. Alright. And it doesn't look the greatest. So we're going to keep on going with the glasses. That one doesn't look that bad either. There's like a fog to it. Maybe I need to try my shirt. Ugh. It's really bothersome. It really is. If you have glasses, you understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, if you have glasses, you understand. Why is that blinking? What does blinking mean? Am I only allowed 10 minutes on the video? I think I'm only allowed 10 minutes. I bet it's going to end right here. I don't know why it's blinking. I don't know why it's blinking yellow. I don't think I have seen that before. I don't know. Hmm. Anyhow, we're going to keep on moving. I need to pick another background. So, move it along. So, like I said, this is That Exciting Dude. You're listening to stories, lies, and shenanigans. I'm trying something new where I'm kind of doing a video of the podcast as well. You can visually watch as I am speaking as well. No, I'm not at a table, but I'm somewhere. All right. So, what's next in store? I'll tell you what's next in store. We are going to talk about a particular moment that I'm still trying to dig up from the bottom of my brain. I've been doing a few Navies. Well, I did a Navy story last, so I'm trying to think of something outside of the Navy. Here's a good one for you. All right, here's the setting. Ireland, Londonderry to be exact. It is April of 2014. We'll say April 10th for giggles. It was the beginning of April, but I don't exactly know when. So, a best friend, we're going to call him Jack, and myself. It was a family trip, but, he was there too. A few other people were there too, just out along for the ride, the journey. My dad did pretty much the hosting for it because he knew all the histories of Ireland and where he wanted to bring us. Because, like I said, it was a family trip. So, my best friend, Jack, we're in Londonderry. We get in, get the hotel, have a little meeting. Boom, need to be up by 7 a.m. Okay, no problem. So, we start walking to town, which was probably a good, I'll say about a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles. It's probably overstretching it. We'll just say a mile. Before we finally started to really get to civilized areas and into town. We walked a good bit. I'll just say that. We walked more than our share. So, we walked into town. We found a place to eat. Had a few drinks. So we're like, cool. Let's find somewhere to kind of hang out. Instead of just going back to the hotel and twiddling our thumbs and whatever. So we made it into town, or deeper into the city, town, village. I guess you'd call it a city. It's Londonderry. Look it up. So we found this pool hall, and we're shooting pool. We're deep in the beers. We are definitely deep into the beers between what we had at dinner and what we've had now. We're deep. I mean, we're like 6, 8 plus easy each. I don't know if we're really matching each other. Drinking's not all about matching who you're. You have a good time. You have a good time. So we're shooting pool. We meet this kid. We're calling him a kid. I don't know how old he was. I don't remember. It's a little foggy. It's definitely foggy for Jack at this point. I'm the one that's kind of with it. And so the pool hall's about to close, and we're just like, no, we want to keep drinking. So Jack's like, hey, there's this club. Oh, no, we hear a club. And he's like, you don't want to go to the club. Why? Well, it's for kids. I'm looking out the window, looking down. We're drunk. It doesn't look like kids. It looks like people. Like, boom, there's a lot of people going in this club. Let's check out the club. What is it to get in? I think it was like a few bucks to get in. Maybe it was free to get in. I don't remember. It couldn't have been too expensive because we got in. So we get into this club. We took like one loop around this club, and we're just like. And now, mind you, I think this was like a Sunday night. Maybe it was a Monday night. It was a school night nonetheless. So, like, the amount of kids that were in this raging club was just like, whoa. But yeah, we took a loop in our Irish buddy that we met. We should have listened to him. There's a lot of jailbait. So we got out of there. We went around the corner. It felt like it was around the corner. We went to this other club. And we were there for a good minute. Now, mind you, we got into that one club. Oh, yeah, there was still drinking there. There was still drinking there. So I think we each had at least a drink there. So we get to the other club. I don't know what we had to drink there, but I know we had more drinks there. Probably 3, 4 each. Easy. And danced on the floor. Had a good time. Then our buddy's like, boom. I know something more we can do. Okay, well, what does he have? So he's like, hey, get in this cab. Jack, he just flies right in. It's a little foggy. I'll just say we both get into the cab. He gets into the front seat, and he's like, boom, go blah, blah, here. I'm just in the back, and just like, all right, whatever. Now, to back the story up just a little bit, when we got into town, my father, the host of this whole trip, said, you don't want to go to that side of the Londonderry Bridge. You get over to that side, that's where a lot of the bombings and the heavy shit happens. So first we go to some building. He gets out, walks in. No, we go to a bar. That's what it is. We go to a bar. He gets a bunch of freaking booze. All the bars are closed at this point. It's like 2, 3 a.m. Mind you, I got to be up by 7. I have to be up by 7. My buddy has the option of going to this meeting. It was not optional for the family. Because we were going to meet some individual that was in an IRA prison and all that. I mean, it was really cool. Again, we are drunk out of our minds. Speaking of drunk, I'm going to have my noon of the high. Something like that, maybe. So take a sip over your beverage right now. It's a good little point. I'm only holding this like a baby because of, copyright ad infringement for, the stupid shit of YouTube. Because God forbid. It's a high noon. That's what I'm drinking. I got a Freshka, high noon, and water. Alright, so we go to this bar, we get more booze, more alcohol, and then we drive. And I notice the bridge is to our left, and it's getting like, the bridge is like right here, and it's like right here, and we're passing it, and we're going to the side that my father is like, for those on the podcast that think I can see them in this video, is I'm shaking my head no. This is the no side. This is the no side. So we go over there. I forgot what we did. All I know is we didn't leave this cab. He stopped somewhere again, got something. No idea what the hell he got. I think we were in the cab for like 10 minutes just parked. And so then finally he's like, let's go back to the hotel. And we're like, I'm like, no. Jack's all like, yeah, let's go back to the hotel. And I'm just like, no. No. So, long story short, we get back to the hotel and we've got this Irish kid in our room. I'm looking at the clock. It's like 4 a.m. I'm like, dude, I gotta go to bed. I've got at least get 2.5 hours in. So now he was also talking really loud too. This Irish kid. We finally kicked him out. We're like, dude, we're going to bed. Thanks for the booze. He kept his glasses. And we're like, get out of here. So he leaves. So I finally go to bed. I don't know how I woke up, but I did wake up in time for our meeting. I think I took a shower. I can't remember if I did or if I took one after the meeting. All I know is we made it on time. Or I made it on time to the meeting. And that next morning, oh my good lord. Everyone in the party knew something was up. The best part is the people that were next to us. It was just like friends of my dad. And they asked, they're like, yeah, we heard some Irish person talking in the room. You know, and we're just like, that was the TV. That was the TV. Little did you know, they were right. But we just told them, man, it was the TV. We unfortunately had it really loud. It was really funny. It was just, I guess you gotta be there. So, so we get done. We're doing that. So then, yeah, we get done with the hotel. All checked out on the bus. Buddy and I were just like, we are just like, whoa, we are still drunk. We are clearly still drunk. We are. Everybody knew that we partied really hard. So, long story short, we had like this 2 mile like walking, hiking tour that my dad put on. My buddy and I were just looking at all the places that we went to. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that sign. I remember seeing that bar. I remember going over there when we're not supposed to go, or shouldn't go, or it's frowned upon to go. So we finally get the lunch, and we looked at each other, and we're just like, we need whatever to soak up this alcohol. So we got Chinese. And that was the best tasting Chinese ever because it soaked it up all right. So nonetheless, oh man, we slept like babies on the road portion of getting to our next destination. Oh, and I snore really good when I'm got alcohol in me. Everyone on the bus, they kept asking, so what happened? Oh, we were, just partied hard. Yeah, we partied hard and did some, we did some shit too. It was a good time. It was a very good time. But the best part is afterwards when we were leaving Londonderry, our tour guide said that yeah they found 2 car bombs on the other side where we were. And we're like, shoot. My buddy and I, we just kind of looked at each other. We're just like, whoa. Like, that's kind of fun. And maybe not really. But, yeah. Man, 25 minutes. I think 25 minutes is good for, yeah, I think 25 minutes is good for the YouTube. All right, YouTube people, thank you for watching, following, listening. That's pretty much the end of that story. I might add another story onto the podcast. You can catch the podcast at. Oh my God! It opened up there too. Let's see. We reach out to Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Deezer, and Podchaser. Sorry, no Apple. So that's where we reach. I hate that everything is opening on the primary video. So there's a few blips in there. I gotta figure out. I gotta get those screens up earlier. Well, the Discord was already up, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah. So once again, this is That Exciting Dude. Please follow That Exciting Dude at Twitch, Kick, YouTube. Obviously, you have to hit the bell, hit the follow. Where else am I? Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, the podcast is called Stories, Lies, and Shenanigans, which I didn't start with. I kind of said it in the middle, but now I'm telling you, ending it with it. It's Stories, Lies, and Shenanigans. Let me see if I can get a little. Let me see if I can find. Oh man, this is gonna. If I open this window, I know it's gonna go up there. Watch. Oh, it's down there. Let me quickly find the. Oh, where is it? Oh, maybe it's in the desktop. Oh, no. Downloads. Trying to find the logo. That's what I'm looking for. Here we go. Users, me. Nope. All right. That's not there. Nope. That's not there. Man, where is it? This is gonna drive me nuts where it is. Like it is driving me nuts. Let's go into the one that says podcast. Here we go. Here is what it looks like. I didn't want that. There we go. Let's get this down. All right. So as you can see right there, this is what it looks like. Stories, Lies, and Shenanigans. Look for that with my 4 different funky faces going on. The Stories, Lies, and Shenanigans. So, all right. Peace.